Zhong Kui, a celebrated figure throughout history, stands as an enduring symbol of resilience and protection. As a prominent figure in Chinese mythology, he is esteemed as a guardian and a relentless fighter against evil. Zhong Kui's tale is well known and reflects his significance in the mythological world. The name Zhong Kui carries the meaning of a steadfast guardian. His story embodies the spirit of resilience and the quest for justice, reflecting Zhong Kui's role in mythology as a powerful protector against malevolent forces. He is celebrated for his unwavering determination and his essential role in maintaining harmony. Known as the Demon Queller, he acts as a bridge between the mortal and spirit realms, combating forces that threaten peace. His abilities extend beyond physical prowess, representing a spirit of integrity and virtue, safeguarding both the innocent and the oppressed. Join us in exploring the story of Zhong Kui, a hero whose legacy has defined the ideals of justice and protection. This is the tale of Zhong Kui, the legendary guardian, the protective scholar, and the revered demon queller. Zhong Kui was born in Zhongnan Mountain during the Tang Dynasty, a period of great cultural and political flourishing in China. His birthplace was surrounded by nature's beauty, with lush greenery, serene streams, and the echo of ancient wisdom in the air. From his earliest days, it was clear that Zhong Kui was no ordinary child. He possessed an intelligence that far surpassed his years and an unyielding sense of justice that set him apart. However, Zhong Kui's appearance was anything but ordinary. His eyes burned with an intense fire, and his face was marked by fierce and intimidating features. This unique visage caused unease among those who saw him, and he was often the subject of ridicule and fear. Other children avoided him, and even adults whispered about his unusual looks. Despite the isolation and cruelty he faced, Zhong Kui found solace in his studies. He immersed himself in books, learning about the world and its many mysteries. His intellect became well known, and his teachers marveled at his ability to grasp complex subjects with ease. Zhong Kui's parents, though proud of his academic achievements, worried about his future. They knew that society often judged people based on their appearance rather than their character. Zhong Kui's early years were marked by a deep sense of loneliness. The few friends he had were those who could see beyond his appearance and appreciate his kind heart and sharp mind. He spent countless hours reading, practicing calligraphy, and honing his skills in martial arts. These activities became his refuge, allowing him to escape the harsh judgments of the outside world. One day, while exploring the forests near his home, Zhong Kui encountered a wandering sage. The sage, intrigued by the young boy's fierce appearance and sharp intellect, decided to test him. He posed a series of riddles and philosophical questions, all of which Zhong Kui answered with ease. Impressed, the sage told Zhong Kui that he was destined for greatness, and that his unique appearance was a sign of his extraordinary fate. Encouraged by the sage's words, Zhong Kui redoubled his efforts in his studies. He became more determined than ever to prove his worth and achieve greatness. He dreamed of becoming an imperial scholar, a position of great honor and influence in the Tang Dynasty. Zhong Kui knew that the path ahead would be difficult, but he was prepared to face any challenge that came his way. As he grew older, Zhong Kui's reputation as a brilliant scholar spread far and wide. His teachers and mentors praised his dedication and intelligence, and even those who once mocked him began to respect his abilities. However, the shadow of his appearance still loomed over him, and he knew that gaining acceptance in a society that valued beauty and conformity would be no easy feat. Determined to prove himself and bring honor to his family, Zhong Kui set his sights on becoming an imperial scholar. The imperial examination was the highest academic pursuit in the Tang Dynasty, a rigorous and competitive test that could change one's fate. Zhong Kui knew that passing this exam with top marks would bring prestige and respect, not only to himself, but also to his family. The journey to the capital was long and arduous. Zhong Kui traveled on foot, enduring the harsh elements and the challenges of the road. His determination never wavered, and he used the journey to further prepare himself for the exam. Along the way, he encountered various scholars and exchanged knowledge, sharpening his intellect even more. Upon reaching the capital, Zhong Kui immersed himself in his studies. The imperial examination was known for its difficulty, testing a wide range of subjects, including Confucian classics, poetry, and administrative skills. Zhong Kui's brilliance shone through and he performed exceptionally well. His essays were eloquent, his arguments persuasive, and his knowledge profound. However, his appearance once again became a point of contention. When it came time to announce the results, Zhong Kui was poised to receive the highest honor, the title of Zhuang Yuan, the top scholar. But the court officials, unable to look past his looks, ridiculed him. They whispered and laughed behind his back, making cruel comments about his fierce visage. Despite his unparalleled intellect and achievements, Zhong Kui was denied his rightful title. The emperor, swayed by the opinions of his court, refused to grant Zhong Kui the honor he had earned. This rejection was a crushing blow to Zhong Kui, who had hoped that his intellect and hard work would be enough to overcome the prejudice against his appearance. The injustice and humiliation he faced were too much for him to bear. Overwhelmed by despair and shame, Zhong Kui took his own life by smashing his head against the palace steps. His death was a tragic end to a life filled with promise and potential, marking the beginning of his journey into the afterlife and his eventual transformation into a legendary figure. Zhong Kui's spirit, restless and filled with sorrow, descended into the underworld. There, he encountered Yama, the king of hell. Yama, who had the power to see the true nature of souls, immediately recognized Zhong Kui's inherent righteousness and potential. He saw past Zhong Kui's appearance and understood the depth of his character and the strength of his spirit. Yama spoke to Zhong Kui, his voice resonating with authority and compassion. "Zhong Kui," he said, "your life was cut short by the ignorance and cruelty of others. But your journey does not end here. I see the justice in your heart and the strength in your soul. I will give you a new purpose." With those words, Yama appointed Zhong Kui as the vanquisher of ghosts and demons. It was a role of immense responsibility and power, one that required both wisdom and strength. Yama granted Zhong Kui the ability to see and capture ghosts, demons, and other malevolent entities. He gave him a magical sword, forged in the fires of the underworld, capable of vanquishing even the most powerful demons. Zhong Kui's transformation was complete. No longer was he the scholar rejected by society. He was now a powerful guardian of the mortal and spirit realms. His mission was to protect the innocent and maintain balance, ensuring that evil spirits could not harm the living. He became the king of ghosts, and with his new role, Zhong Kui returned to the mortal world. His appearance was even more fearsome, his presence commanding and authoritative. But now, his looks were not a source of ridicule. They were a symbol of his power and purpose. Zhong Kui roamed the world, hunting down evil spirits and bringing justice to those who had suffered. He was no longer a scholar mocked and scorned. He was a warrior of the spirit world, a protector of the innocent, and a vanquisher of evil. Zhong Kui's powers were formidable. He could see ghosts and demons invisible to the human eye. With his magical sword, he captured and vanquished them, restoring peace and order wherever he went. His sense of duty was unwavering, and he carried out his responsibilities with honor and dedication. In his new role, Zhong Kui found redemption. He turned his pain and sorrow into strength and purpose, becoming a protector of the innocent and a vanquisher of evil. His heart, once burdened with despair, now burned with a desire to prove his worth and bring justice to those who had wronged him. His first steps in the mortal realm were met with whispers and cautious glances. People were still unnerved by his appearance, but Zhong Kui paid no mind. He knew his purpose and the importance of his mission. With each step, he felt the weight of his new responsibilities, but also the power that came with them. He was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. His legend grew, and people began to revere him, not for his appearance, but for his actions and his unwavering sense of justice. Zhong Kui's first mission took him to a small village nestled in the mountains. The village had been plagued by a vengeful ghost for months. The spirit, once a man wronged in life, had returned to torment the villagers, causing illness, fear, and chaos. The villagers lived in constant dread, unable to rid themselves of the malevolent presence. When Zhong Kui arrived, the village was shrouded in a palpable sense of fear. The villagers, seeing his fearsome appearance, were initially terrified. They had heard rumors of a demon queller, but Zhong Kui's fierce looks and commanding presence were beyond anything they had imagined. Despite their fear, desperation drove them to approach him, seeking his help. Zhong Kui listened to their pleas, his heart filled with compassion. He reassured the villagers, promising to rid them of the ghost that tormented them. With determination, he set out to confront the vengeful spirit. As night fell, Zhong Kui made his way to the old abandoned house on the edge of the village, where the ghost was said to dwell. The air grew cold, and an eerie silence settled over the area. Zhong Kui could sense the malevolent presence waiting for him. He stood tall, his magical sword in hand, ready to face the ghost. The ghost appeared, a specter of anger and sorrow. Its eyes glowed with a menacing light, and it wailed in rage as it moved towards Zhong Kui. Unfazed, Zhong Kui faced the spirit head-on. He called out to the ghost, his voice strong and commanding, urging it to reveal the reason for its torment. The ghost, caught off guard by Zhong Kui's courage and presence, hesitated. It began to tell its story, a tale of betrayal and injustice. The man had been wronged by those he trusted, leading to his untimely death. Fueled by anger and pain, he had returned as a ghost to seek revenge. Zhong Kui listened, his heart aching for the spirit's suffering. He knew that vengeance would not bring peace to the ghost or the village. He spoke to the spirit with compassion, offering it a chance for redemption and rest. He used his powers to help the ghost find peace, guiding it towards the afterlife, where it could finally find solace. With a final wail, the ghost faded away, its anger and pain dissipating into the night. The air grew warmer, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. The village, once shrouded in fear, now felt a sense of relief and peace. The villagers, witnessing Zhong Kui's bravery and compassion, were awestruck. They had been terrified of him at first, but now they saw him as their savior. They gathered around him, expressing their gratitude and reverence. Zhong Kui's heart swelled with a sense of fulfillment. He had not only rid the village of its tormentor, but also brought justice and peace to a suffering spirit. Zhong Kui's first hunt marked the beginning of his legend. Word of his deeds spread far and wide, and people began to see him not as a fearsome figure, but as a protector and hero. His mission had only just begun, but already he had proven his worth and shown the world the true nature of his character. Word of Zhong Kui's heroic deeds and his power to vanquish evil spirits spread quickly across the land. Tales of his bravery and his ability to bring peace to tormented villages reached the ears of Emperor Xuanzong of the Tang Dynasty. The emperor, a wise and just ruler, had been troubled by nightly visitations of evil spirits that disrupted his sleep and filled the palace with unease. One night, Emperor Xuanzong had a vivid dream. In the dream, he saw a fearsome yet noble figure standing before him. The figure introduced himself as Zhong Kui and promised to guard the emperor and his palace from the evil spirits that haunted them. Zhong Kui's presence in the dream was commanding, and his words were filled with assurance and strength. The emperor woke with a sense of clarity and purpose. Deeply moved by the dream, Emperor Xuanzong ordered his court to summon the most skilled artist in the kingdom. He described Zhong Kui's appearance in great detail, ensuring that the artist could capture the fierce yet protective essence of the demon queller. The artist worked diligently, and soon a striking portrait of Zhong Kui was completed. Emperor Xuanzong had the portrait hung in the main hall of the palace. From that day forward, the disturbances caused by evil spirits ceased. The palace, once plagued by nightly hauntings, became a place of peace and safety. The emperor and his court could rest easy, knowing that Zhong Kui's powerful spirit was watching over them. The story of Zhong Kui's guardianship of the Tang Dynasty spread far and wide. People marveled at how a single portrait could protect the emperor and his realm from malevolent forces. Zhong Kui had become more than just a legendary figure. He was now the guardian of an entire dynasty. His image, a powerful talisman against evil, was revered and respected. As Zhong Kui's reputation as a protector grew, so did the demand for his likeness. People from all walks of life sought to harness the protective power of Zhong Kui's image. They believed that having his portrait in their homes would ward off evil spirits and bring good fortune. During the Lunar New Year, a time when families traditionally cleansed their homes of bad luck and prepared for a fresh start, hanging Zhong Kui's portrait became a popular custom. Households across China began to display Zhong Kui's image prominently, especially near entrances and windows, where malevolent spirits were thought to enter. The sight of Zhong Kui's fierce visage, with his intense eyes and commanding presence, was enough to deter any evil entity. Families felt a sense of comfort and security, knowing that the demon queller's spirit was protecting them. Zhong Kui's role as a protector extended beyond the imperial palace and into the everyday lives of common people. His image was not only a symbol of protection, but also a reminder of the power of justice and righteousness. People looked to Zhong Kui as an example of courage and integrity, qualities they hoped to emulate in their own lives. In addition to homes, Zhong Kui's image was also used in various public places. Temples dedicated to Zhong Kui were built, where people could go to offer prayers and seek his protection. These temples became places of refuge and hope, attracting those who needed solace from the troubles of the world. Merchants and travelers, who often faced dangers on the road, carried small amulets with Zhong Kui's likeness. They believed that these amulets would keep them safe from harm and ensure a successful journey. Even soldiers and warriors, who admired Zhong Kui's martial prowess, sought his protection in battle. Zhong Kui's legacy as a protector grew with each passing year. His story was told and retold, becoming a vital part of Chinese folklore. Parents would tell their children about the brave demon queller, who had once been a brilliant but misunderstood scholar, teaching them the values of perseverance and justice. Through his image and his legend, Zhong Kui continued to protect and inspire countless people. He had transformed from a tragic figure into a symbol of hope and resilience. Zhong Kui's spirit, unwavering and powerful, remained a guardian of the living, ensuring that the forces of evil could never prevail. Zhong Kui's story is one of perseverance, justice, and redemption. Despite the hardships and injustices he faced, he rose above them to become a protector of the innocent and a vanquisher of evil. His tale inspires us to look beyond appearances and recognize the true value of courage, integrity, and righteousness. Zhong Kui's life, marked by both extraordinary intellect and profound tragedy, teaches us the importance of resilience. He faced rejection and humiliation, but his spirit remained unbroken. In his afterlife, he found a new purpose, transforming his sorrow into strength and becoming a beacon of hope for those in need. His unwavering sense of justice serves as a powerful reminder that true worth lies not in how we look, but in how we act. Zhong Kui's legacy encourages us to stand up for what is right, to help those in need, and to confront evil with bravery and determination. His story is a testament to the enduring power of good over evil and the impact one person can have on the world. Today, Zhong Kui's spirit lives on, a beacon of hope and protection in a world that often judges too quickly and too harshly. His legend reminds us that appearances can be deceiving and that the strength of one's character is the true measure of worth. Zhong Kui's journey from a brilliant but misunderstood scholar to a revered guardian deity is a tale of redemption and justice that continues to inspire and protect. As we reflect on Zhong Kui's story, we are reminded of the importance of inner strength and moral fortitude. His legacy encourages us to look beyond superficial judgments and to appreciate the deeper qualities that define us as individuals. In a world where appearances often take precedence, Zhong Kui's legend stands as a timeless reminder of the power of integrity, courage, and righteousness. Thank you all for watching all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. What did you think? Did I miss any details? Let me know in the comments below. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, then welcome to the channel. I hope I earned a like and subscription in your eyes. If not, that's okay. I'll keep making videos until I do earn it. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for your continued support. I truly appreciate all the views, likes, subscriptions, and kind words and messages. Without you, this channel wouldn't be here today. That's it for now. I hope to see you all in the next one.